Hey guys, it's me T coming at you with a review today. I figured I kind of just want to oh my god, I left all that shit in the background. Whatever, dudes. It's like I'll remove it for the next one. What was I gonna say? I wanted to by the way, sorry, there's a lot of talking going on in the next room. Like this, I've been doing on this channel like tarot cards, and I'm still gonna do them. But I just figured it's like life has been a little too serious for me lately, and I'm just like, I just need to talk about shit that's fun. Okay, so and tarot cards are actually really fun, but sometimes it's like you're playing with people's lives. You know what I'm saying in terms of like what you're saying, and you have to like kind of really focus is what I'm trying to say. And I just want it to be like a little out of focus. So the focus here is going to be all fun right here, right now. And since I love toiletries, I fucking love trying new things. I love all that stuff. I figured that as I empty out each of my things, I guess, each of my what's it called, each of my freaking fucking toiletries. I was just gonna share it with you in terms of how I love it, like what products I'm loving. Now, something to definitely, I'm not gonna try to make them long, but I kind of want to make them like fun, like hangout fun and kind of like to the point, right? So, these might be like maybe let's say up to 20 minutes if I'm fucking really quick about it. But what was I gonna say? So, long story short, I just wanted to say I don't have anything written down because I just feel like I'm just gonna go with the flow. Which I need to, by the way. So that's how it's going to go down. But what I wanted to say is all of the products that I usually get, just as a tip, and that's why I like to kind of talk about these things because, there's always like tips and tricks to different things on how people do things. And I love that. Like, I love learning from other people. In this case, when it comes to toiletries, something I've never mentioned even in my older videos, because that's what I was doing like the other day. I was like scrolling through and I was thinking to myself, I really want to like, I like that I just saw 222. I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I fucking loved doing these videos and I got to start doing them again. So long story short, when it comes down to it, every toiletry that I choose to use, it literally gets I don't get attracted. I mean, of course I can get attracted by like the product and shit, like in terms of like, what it looks like, because I like attractive things, right? Beautiful things you kind of get drawn to. But the whole thing is, and bright things and whatever, like, sparkly things I totally get drawn to. But the whole thing is, as they say, not everything that sparkles is gold, right? So, long story short, you really have to use discernment. Oh, thank you, A-Team. Got it. Okay. I got something about discernment earlier, and I was like, what is this? So it's very interesting. It's like my heart wants to express discernment through toiletries today. So, here's the message, okay? So, long story short, so all that glitters is in gold, meaning, us women, but also this could be for guys too, like, because a lot of products are like basically interchangeable. Like, I know women who use like men's products and guys who use, female products, like, because it's just like, I guess it's gentler, I don't know. But long story short, with purchasing toiletries, I always do it intuitively. So if I feel like, first of all, I feel like I need it. Like if I'm out of something, then I go and I have fun doing the shopping. Like I don't really stock up. Like I stock up on like one thing, like basically having one extra thing of what I love and what I usually use, and then that's it. Because I can't be, like I like having space in my living area too. So like it would be way too much if you got, okay, everything's fucking like, buy one get one free, like all stocked up, like with 5 things in a row. It's like, and not only that, but I like fresh products. So it's like, I like for it to have that consistency of like somebody else purchases it. And then when my, one extra product is done, at least I feel like I got a fresh, I got a product from a fresh batch is what I'm trying to say. So I don't really like to like stock up like that. Like I like to have like one extra so I don't have to like, convenient. So it could be convenient for me in terms of not having to go out to the store and fucking purchase it again. Because it sucks when you're like run out of something and you're just like, damn, like I was just about to shower and I don't have fucking, like shampoo and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why you need that kind of extra, right? That extra like one, because it's just enough to get you through. So, yeah, so it's like, so I always have like an overlapping, right, of one. Now okay, so this is how I started using Aveeno. I started using Aveeno because I realized that I wanted to moisturize, but in the reality of how I operate and work, I know I'm not gonna fucking take that extra step to moisturize, okay? So this product is pretty expensive, but if you think about it, it's actually pretty okay because of the fact that it blends both body wash and moisturizer, okay, together. And that's what I was like really looking for. I was like, I need something like to moisturize my skin so I don't have to actually like take that extra step to basically, thank you for the 55518. So I don't have to basically, take that extra step of like, moisturizing after I take a shower because I know I'm not going to take that fucking stuff. Like, I just want to get the job done and leave, and that's, those are on the quicker days, right? So long story short, I was on the prowl of just like, okay, what would be really good? And then I ran into Aveeno. I ran into Aveeno, and I don't know, this was a long time ago because I've been using Aveeno body wash like for the longest time. So this is the one that's actually like a newer version of the one that I usually use, but I still liked it. So this is definitely, so what I'm trying to say here is I would definitely repurchase this if this was like the only thing on the shelf, for instance. But to tell you the truth, I like this and I like the smell and I like, I liked all of it. However, there was something about me loving the original better than this for some reason. I don't know. And for those of you that don't like lavender, it's a very gentle lavender. It's not like an overly powerful lavender. But I felt as though, okay, so here it says lavender, chamomile, and ylang ylang scented. Calms and relaxes while moisturizing skin, normal to dry skin. Okay, so that's, I mean, it literally, it does that. I don't know about the calming factor so much, I guess, because lavender is very gentle. So you can really only, I feel like you can only like realize if it's relaxing you if you're being gentle with yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if you're like, okay, let me just like lay down and rest, and then all of a sudden it hits you, right? But I don't notice it like on a daily basis, So, so basically what I wanted to say here is that this was really good. I actually found out about the lavender and I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to try the lavender because I'm all about, like stress relief and just like keeping it chill and calm. So I was like, yeah, maintain me till the last day of my life, pretty much, right? So, so I didn't really notice any calming or relaxing sensations per se, but maybe again, it wasn't my intention to actually like pay attention to it. I just kind of wanted it to, because it said lavender and I believe in lavender, like the way that it reduces the stress. I'm all about it, but I didn't notice it per se with myself. Okay. But that could be like a personal thing, right? Don't know what ylang ylang is, but I feel like it's like something of the yin and yang. All right, that's all I gotta say. I mean, that's literally what I was like putting together before, and I was like, I haven't even looked it up, so I have to look up what ylang ylang means. What was I gonna say? So then this, by the way, one of the places that I love to go purchase my toiletries at, toiletries. I don't know why that sounded crazy. Is Bed Bath & Beyond. I fucking love Harmon's like beauty like stores. Like I know like up north there was a lot, like, because I'm originally from New York, but I'm down in Florida, so temporarily we'll see what happens with that. Back and forth all the time. But what was I gonna say? And I only say that because I don't know if I want to live in either or states, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So, but I love both. I am never going to be a haterade for both. I just don't know. I just know that I just know where I originally want to be, and it's not either state. Put it that way. So, so long story short, what did I want to say to this? Oh, so so that's what I was talking about. Is Harmon's beauty supply stores? I've only seen them up in New York, where they actually have like a separate store. Down here, they have a Harmon's inside the stores. And now that happens, I think, most often is like the Harmon section of, a toiletry section is like usually within the Bed Bath & Beyond stores. They don't usually have a separate Harmon store just anywhere. But that's something to like look at online. However, I wanted to say that that's where I saw this, and that's where I decided for the first time, and that's where I decided to purchase it. And to be honest with you, I think it's the best place to purchase something so on the expensive side of life, because of the fact that, and I think when I say expensive, this was probably like $11.99, $10.99, $99, and $9.99. I can't remember. It's like right in between the $9.99 and $11.99 prices. So. So that's where I decided to kind of start getting mine, because I just felt like everywhere else was, you get a bigger size for kind of like, I want to say either $1 more than you would normally when it comes down to just buying it the regular size. Because the regular size, I think, is like, it's still a big size, but I think it's like $8.99, let's say. So it's like, it's so much better to spend a little extra to get a little more extra, and so that it lasts you longer and whatever. And it comes with a pump, and I like the pump idea. What was I gonna say? So I definitely love this product. However, I have to say I like the oatmeal, the original oatmeal one better. And then there's two more things I want to say. I don't know if anything else is gonna come up, but this is basically it. So the smell's good. The texture and everything is good. Oh, there's maybe a third thing I want to say is that I've been complimented, actually. That's how I know that this actually is working, because I know how it feels on my own skin and I like it. But I've been complimented before in terms of, they're like, oh my God, your skin is so soft. What do you do? And I was like, I don't really do anything other than scrub. I definitely use this with a scrub, like one of those like a scrubber thing. So it's like it really, and how I imagine it is that it like kind of with a scrub, it kind of seeps in better, because you're kind of taking off the dead cells, and then it kind of has a place to go. So it like locks in the moisture. And then after I actually take a shower with this, I could like be showering in like whatever temperature I want, but then I end it with a cold shower. So then that locks it in even more. I don't know why guys, I have no idea why I'm like, I feel like maybe I'm stretching my voice right now for you guys, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just excited. So what else was I going to say? So that's what I do. Maybe that technique would work for somebody. What else did I want to say? Oh, is that my friend also shared another tip with me, which I loved. And maybe she's the one who even got me on it. It would be fucking hilarious if that would have been the case. But no, I don't think so. I'm trying to think like which one came first. Was it me using it or her tip? I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. But she shared a tip with me that she actually uses, I think it's the baby version of Aveeno. And I'm pretty sure that you can use like the regular Aveeno products as well on her dog. And her dog literally is the softest thing I've ever felt in my life. Like in terms of like she has a beagle, right? So the beagle's hairs are like very coarse sometimes, you know? Hers is like her dog's what is it, fur? Yeah, is so smooth that I'm just like, dude, what do you use on your dog? I've never felt like it's like baby soft, right? And it's not even a baby. And so she's like, oh, I use Aveeno. And I'm like, holy shit, I use that shit on myself. I think, if that's how the story went down. What was I gonna say? Because again, I don't know if she, I don't think she turned me onto it. I think I was using the regular one, and she was telling me about the baby soft one, and I don't know, we got onto the conversation. So that could also be used on your dog. So it's like very gentle. It's one of those, and I thought it was great, and it was like, for me, it was like a physical confirmation of like, oh shit, this shit really actually fucking works. Because if a dog's coarse hair is feeling so soft, then my skin definitely is softer than it would be with another product, right? So yeah, so this is something that I repurchase over and over and over again. So thank you, Aveeno. One thing I also wanted to mention is that, sometimes I fucking hate that, but it's never anybody's fault. It's just that this is like a gooier product, right? That's why I love it, because there's something in it that it's just like, it's not sticky. Excuse me. It's like kind of just, I don't know. It's different from other products. And I want to say it's probably like oatmeal-like, right? Oatmeal-esque, because that's what it's made with. Or maybe the original one is, whatever. It doesn't matter. They all have the same kind of like, I don't want to texture, but it's the, whatever. I don't know. Like the same, kind of, I don't know what it is. How do I describe it? It's not texture. Fuck, I don't know what it is. That stuff behind me is really pissing me off. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm like looking at him like, son of a bitch. I really should have fucking moved it, but what are you gonna do? You can't be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, what else am I thinking of? And I think that's all I wanted to kind of get. Oh, that's the last thing. Is that what I was saying, it's not anybody's fault. When the product runs out, right? I literally have to take like a glass, like I take a clear glass, and I screw this, I open it, and I basically, turn it upside down. And that's how I like literally get and there's a lot of product that comes out. I mean, I'm talking about, there's like, okay, I'm gonna use something right now. Like, let's say it's a cup. Sorry, because I didn't wipe any of this down, so if it looks crazy. Sorry if it does look crazy, but a lot of product comes out, like I want to say about this much, right? So that's like a lot of it. That's like almost half a cup. Maybe it's like even a third of a cup, but that's a lot of product that comes out. So, and I'm like definitely a fan of using fucking product till the end, because of the fact that, a lot of, first of all, I feel like it helps the environment, but also like you paid for it, but, and it's one of those things that it's just like, just use it because it's already made. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking like, it's not even a cheapskate thing. It's just something that you just want to like you don't want to just uncare for. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, just do what you got to do, and sometimes it takes a little patience, right? But it's worth it, because you definitely sorry guys, I got to put my sock back on, but it's definitely worth it, because you have to because you just get, more out of what you purchase. I guess that's what I want to say. I got no shame in my game, guys, so just letting you know that's what I do. And I think, is that all I have to say about this? Yeah, that's it. So enjoy your Aveeno, because it's super nice and it's super awesome. And I do love Aveeno. And also, I noticed in the store that they came out with newer products. So I'm excited to see and they smell really good. They smell pretty awesome. So I'm excited they're actually like shampoos and stuff. So I saw that in Walgreens, and I fucking love Walgreens too. I love Bed Bath & Beyond. I love Harmon's. I love Walgreens. All those stores are like my those are my faves. So what was I gonna say? So yeah, I think that's it. Just enjoy your Aveeno and have so much fun with it. And, and it'll help you definitely stay moisturized, which is super important all the time. It's amazing.